Let's have a look at this. I never eat muesli in my life. Don't do yoga either. Everything tastes good up here. Ready to go. Rocking the shorts again. Look at them big old legs. I've always been kind of bottom heavy, bit pear shaped. But that's my resupply for water today. You can drink anything up here. I think you can. I've reached the lake, Tanas Juan, and you know what? I'm gonna keep going. I'll have a nice swim and a scrub on the other side of the lake, because from that way, don't know how long that is, but then it's just a straight run east to the next town, and that's the first leg of the trail. I doubt I can make it there today. You can try. One thing I haven't filmed a lot of is these bridges, and they're everywhere, and they're over the peat as well, but they just really want to protect the trail system. So sometimes, especially through the peat, as I've learned with the wetlands, that's the biggest carbon capture they have in Sweden. So don't walk on it, stay off it as much as you can. And look at me, environmentalist. All right, got another bridge here. I think we're gonna go through a series of islands to get across the big lake. Don't wanna fall off the end of that. Right, so we're on another bridge. That's the second bridge, followed by another 2 bridges. Possibly more to come. I wouldn't want to be on this in the wind. Well, it appears they're building something here on this island. I don't know what, but I've got a bridge and another bridge. A lot of bridges. And this is the first metal bridge we've had yet. Right, it's got a light rain now, but I've just found the lake. So this is my first stop. We'll top up and go for a little swim. I'm gonna go in with my clothes because I smell like my Uncle John, or like he did when he was alive. So this is my wash. Dry socks, that's all you need, baby. Oh. No shit in that. Oh. Now it's time for the hobo bath. Don't be a pussy, just go for it. Water's all topped up, and my wet socks, my dry socks, and there's my clean clothes. Yeah, I needed this hike to go back and do more. It's so good so far. So I've got about 5 kilometers along this lake, and then there's a turn off east. And now the fun starts, and the rain, and where'd the little bastard get me? Nah. Always look on the bright side of life. I think this is our lunch spot. I don't know what the rules are here. Oj, oj, oj. Vad har vi? Tjenare. Hej, Volpe. Hej. Vad heter du? So about 37 kilometers in. That means I made it about 14-15 today. It's going a bit slow. Again, when is it not? I don't want to go in there. It's too busy. So I'll just have my chicken tikka masala. Now the heat is back, and so is the elevation. When I was at the stuga, the guy I met, who was from Kungsholmen, actually, in Stockholm, said it's 40 kilometers to the town. So, we ain't making it there tonight. I really did fuck my back, but we'll just take it slow. and we'll go as best we can. I'll just get a little bit higher. I'll take another water break. Yeah, be kind to yourself. You gotta help yourself first before you help others. In this case, yes. Oh, I took about 10 minutes and it's fading again fast. This is supposed to top out around 850 meters. Oh, yes. I just smashed a litre, maybe a litre and a half. I don't know, but I have not pissed much on this trip, I must say. Now, I had an empty water bottle and I have a full water bottle, 1 litre, but I drank 2 litres. So I'm up 3 litres, 3 kilos, but nothing's come out. Not a lot's come out of this whole trip. My back's feeling better though. So does hydration reduce inflammation? But when does it take care of the constipation? I reckon there's a couple kilos to shed there. More than you want to know. You know what you're in for with this channel. 1 foot in front of the other. I think we're almost to the top. For now, this top. See, it looks promising. The top of the clouds. Whew. Yeah. I'm going in. But this time, I'm going butt fucking naked, so you can't watch. I'll get demonetized. That lake was cold as fuck. Ugh, little bastards. I didn't want to do it, but I'm glad I did it. There's a lot of things in life like that, isn't there? Oh. Woo! Oh, I have another one of these. I'm only in a race against myself. The back is actually, it was excruciating. It's starting to feel good again. Maybe that hydration, there's more to that. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my! That's a husband, a wife, a son, and a dog from Umeå. And I met them earlier. What a lovely thing to do with your child. I tell you what though, Swedes, for all their flaws and good and bad, they're a special breed. They're a special breed for this shit. I assume Norwegians aren't pussies either. Finns are definitely not pussies. We know that. Fuck. I'm gonna have to pick it up though. I need to get like over 30 a day to make it in time for my plane in Kiruna. Kiruna is where all the mines are. I've often thought about becoming a miner. They make good money, you know. Work hard, play hard with massa. You know, I don't know. One thing at a time. Don't even need to worry about Ukraine right now. There's no phone signal. 5-6 kilometers. Go. Well, got 1 kilometer left to my minimum goal for the day. And look what we have here. We have a beautiful flat ground to set a tent by a water supply. Oh, I'm parked right on the trail and I'm eating salmon. It's just shy of my goal for the day, minimum goal, by about 1 kilometer. But it's a perfect flat spot and I'm gonna have a dip in that right in the morning, just have a coffee and just get right in. There's a nice deep pool right there, but there's good solid flat ground. Got work cut out for us tomorrow. It's 6 a.m. I'm gonna have the breakfast champions and we go. Fuck going in that water though. Hills, 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 hills. Well, I thought think I'm going to stop there for breakfast. My biggest pet peeve of the morning, I didn't hit start on the All Trails app. So I've done more than a kilometer at least to what it says, but I'm over the 10% mark on the trail, which is, I guess, a milestone. So now I've reached the bottom of the valley. Isn't that nice? Have a nice trip. Boy. But this is about the 50-kilometer mark, this place. It says 49.2 on my app. That's all right. That's what I would have liked to do by yesterday, but hey. Well, I just had a lovely chat with a man, and he's from England, but he's lived here 30-some years. He's a professor in Dalarna. That's where the horses are from. Dalarna Hästar. Anyway, he says I can take a route along the lake, which saves me 8 kilometers, and it's less elevation. And then there's another cheap route in Armanès. So I've decided, in the spirit of Ukraine, in the spirit of corruption, we're going to take the cheap route today, as we lost a day. And, well, maybe it's a bit uninspiring, but this isn't like doing a Guinness Book of World Records. I have a friend who's got 3 Guinness Book of World Records. I've got a friend who's the Cruiserweight World Champion, but that ain't me. You know what I mean? And you've got, like Vera said in Dolores Claiborne, sometimes, Dolores, sometimes you gotta be a cold, hard riding bitch to survive. What do we have here? Armanès 20 kilometers. Armanès 25 kilometers. I think we'll take the shortcut. I'm gonna have a break right on the bridge because the breeze is good. It goes right up there. What is that from? I know it Mossa pumps out, and that ain't it. Oh, let's see. Appears to be okay. Naturkompaniet, which sells all the most expensive stuff. 300 crowns. They're shit. These ones I bought at Sportfisk Sätra. It's like the biggest fishing shop in Sweden. For like 100 crowns. Beautiful. Ew, shouldn't kiss them. Trying to do a piss with all them flies. Imagine getting one bite and you just... Ah! Right. So these are the figs. And apparently, these are the shit tickets. Nothing's happened yet. Right. So about 5-10 minutes have passed. I think maybe it's time for the Donbass dump. Please. The figs have done their thing, and I'm feeling a little bit lighter, but we just gotta be careful going down this. Slow and steady wins the race. What do we have here? Hello? Empty vodka bottles. Holy fuck. They had a right party in this place. Nothing for me here. Just asbestos. Wow. Oh, Jesus. Woo. Fixed telephone. It was illegal to own a telephone in Sweden. All telephones had to be owned by the state. It was like a super state-heavy economy. And everybody hated it. And service was shit. Now in Sweden, you can own a telephone. So, that's always nice. Rodingvik. And Rodingvik, let's see, these hard bastards, they ran the telephone line out here. And they were like rural postmen. So, the farm is only inhabited in the summertime, but there's no one here. And, yeah, they don't mess around, these guys. These were like hardcore guys. And they used to carry 25 kilo sacks of flour. So this is the way they used to live back in the old days. There's a Swedish series called, I don't remember what it's called, but she's really hot. And the guy in it is the guy who played Father Merrick in The Exorcist. So they used to live in shit like this. Right, let's see. Oh. Right, this would actually be all right to stay in for a night. you can catch up on all your Swedish news for the first... Jag måste få visa att jag inte är ett odjur. I think that means a devil. Odjur. Oh, what's that? Look at them boots. Old-fashioned Sami boots. That guy's probably out of prison now. It looks like... I think... Don't know what you used to put into that. Maybe flour? I know that. That's a spinning wheel. My Aunt Jennifer has one of them. I got 13 kilometers. Oh, look at that kishka. Look at that cute little kitty there. Många katter behöver ett hem. Varje sommar so basically the cats need a home, and you should adopt a cat. Adopt a cat, adopt a dog, and give them a home, and they'll give you a life. But I gotta go because I got 13 kilometers to Armanäs, and I want to take the cheap route that hooks back onto the Kungsleden, and with this and that, I save about 15 kilometers. And I'll tell you what thing I learned here because of the wind. You know when they say don't piss into the wind? Well, up in Lapland with the flies, piss into the wind. Right, so we found some civilization again. And tour. No, we've already done that. Well, here we are in Vindelsfjällen Nature Reserve. I'm here, and I'll go there, which is probably like 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, and then I will cut across into Kungsleden, but then I will cut across again here, all the way there. Now you see that there flag? That is a Sami flag. So the Sami are like the Lapland people, and from my understanding, they're in Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Russia. Yeah, reindeer herders and probably lots of other things. And a traditional Sami person looks a bit Asiatic, you know, like... No, I'll leave that in. You know I mean well. And they don't talk much. They just talk a lot less than me. And when they just say yes, they just say... That means like yes. Or like they agree with you. And I think this is the trail. With this shortcut, I've probably seen about 5 Swedes on the way. And they're like, hey son, hey, tjenare. And it was all looking good till now. Ah, fuck. Anyway, only way is up. Only way is up. Just when you think you're done one hill, they bring you another hill. Slow going. I need a bit more character building in my life. Whew. And a Turkish hair transplant. Alright. Look at me. Definitely leaving the feet out though. Woo. So it's only 4 o'clock, but I'm going to treat myself to some couscous and lentils. Look at the size of this bastard I just killed. And he comes and decides to fuck with me. Well, you're not so smart at now, are you? So that's what the lentil and couscous soup looks like. You really appreciate food up here. But one thing I did not appreciate by not stopping in Armanäs, I'm down to about 3 or 4 of those energy bars, which are really, really nice in between the day. I didn't think about that, did I? And they call this the ugly bit of the trail. So I've got the bridge just right there, but there's something I want to show you. Karsbakken. This is a vindskydd, a wind shelter. And a lot of the trails in Sweden have these, even more intricate than this, where you can actually sleep in them. And you don't need to pay nothing for them. Although there is a number you can Swish and send them money. But what's really good about them, they have everything. They have fire rake, they have an axe, they have a saw, they have like this little rack for spices people can leave behind, a guest book. And nobody in Sweden would ever steal anything out of them. Maybe some people, but those type of people wouldn't be out here. So it's just really, really, really nice. I'm on the shortcut trail now. Another shortcut. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a Brandon, there's another way. But at the bottom of this there should be a river. That would be nice. Always block up where there's a body of water so you can drink plenty, cook plenty, and fill plenty for the morning. Yeah. And that's our river down there. Yes, this feels good. I pushed it, I pushed it, I pushed it. Beautiful bridge. Beautiful bridge. It's glorious. Glorious. Well, that's me in my birthday suit, and I'm gonna get in. I just washed all my socks, everything, tent set up, and I got almost 81 kilometers done so far. So I think that's pretty good. I'm getting eaten alive. So for tonight, we got more of that clip fish casserole, because that's a lighter meal. All my clothes hanging up drying. So the swim was good. I got 34 kilometers in. The most I've ever done in a day prior to this was 35 with Massa. But things I learned today: get up earlier, change your socks earlier, take more breaks more often, and pack more bars. More bars. More energy bars, more Snickers, whatever the hell. Because snacks along the way, like maybe every second, third break, a little snack. You know, I got to take a break every couple kilometers. 1 kilometer going uphill. Hell, less than 1 kilometer going downhill. It's so hard on the knees. But we did good. 34 kilometers with a lot of elevation. And we're going to cheat again tomorrow.